I'm going to tell you a little story today. So one day I was sitting on the beach in Mexico, soaking up the sun, watching the waves, watching the people, and I see this gorgeous group of young girls dressed beautifully, getting ready to go do a photo shoot, taking pictures of each other in front of the water. And I was just watching them and just thinking, and after their photo shoot, they pack up and they go home. And this is coming from zero judgment of these girls because they are me. I see myself in them, and that's why it caused this whole inner reflection for me. So I'm sitting there and I start to feel really sad and really like trapped. And I decide in that moment that I am gonna just fully delete my Instagram account. And it was scary to do this, which made me want to do it even more because I felt really disturbed by the fact that I felt that attached to an online image of myself that I had created. I don't like the idea of my attention being grabbed and stolen by apps that are designed to be addictive. And sometimes we feel like it's our own personal fault in us, our lack of willpower, that we can't just get off an app and decrease our screen time. But that's really not it. They're designed to be addictive. And I didn't like the fact that I would travel around the world and I would always feel this impulse to record these random moments, even if they're really beautiful and sweet moments, like something in nature or some animals or something cool that I'm seeing. I didn't like that I felt this urge to capture it and to post it a lot of the time because yes, on one hand, I'm posting in a really innocent way, just wanting to share it with my friends and remember the memory and just add it to my creative profile that I had made. But on another hand, I wanted to project a certain image of myself out into the world, and I wanted people to see me through that image that I was perfectly curating. It's not a personal fault that our ego is so attached to this, but that's just what it is. And I don't want to be part of this thing online that we're creating where we post our highlight moments and other people see them and they sometimes feel jealous or they feel negative about their own life because they're not traveling around the world. I don't want to make people feel like that. And yes, we're each responsible for our own emotions and our own experiences, but the reality is the whole thing just didn't make me feel good. So I decided to delete it. And now fast forward about 4 years, I never got Instagram back. I'm really happy about that. But I still have Facebook for Facebook Marketplace and YouTube because I love learning things on YouTube and I also like listening to podcasts. So I started to realize that with these three things, I guess Facebook, YouTube, and podcasts, I would consume them throughout the day here and there. And at the end of the day, I would just feel so scattered. Like all of these different ideas were put into my mind, and I felt overwhelmed by all the consumption of ideas and media. So I made a gentle yet firm rule with myself, a rule that I never break, not even on weekends. That I don't consume any content that I don't need to consume, so not having to do with work, until 5 p.m. every day. And I found that with this rule, I feel way less scattered in my brain. I sleep better because there are fewer ideas flowing through my mind. And by 5 p.m., I'm actually not even noticing that it's 5 p.m. and I'm allowed to use media again. So by not consuming anything at that whole beginning part of the day, by the end of the day, I don't even feel that pull towards it. And it puts me in control of my own time. Because the reality is that these apps are designed to hook us and to grab our attention, and there's nobody who's going to control that other than us. So if we fast forward to the end of our life and we look back on how we spent our time, I don't know about you, but I really don't want to see myself looking at screens too much. If we want to decrease our screen time, we have to personally do something about it. No one is going to come and swoop in and do it for us. It's really hard to control that, and I don't want you to personally blame yourself for that. It's not a personal fault. It's not a lack of willpower. It's the fact that these apps are designed to create an experience in our body that produces chemicals and hormones in our brain that gives us pleasure and keeps us coming back. And that is, to me, really uncomfortable to think about, and I don't like the idea of that happening inside of my brain without my permission. And by not filling all of the space in my day with consumption of ideas or listening to people talk or watching things, I am left to just enjoy my own silence, my present moment. And for me, this is so important because I don't want to go through my day consuming other people's ideas. I want to be with myself, thinking my own thoughts, getting my own random ideas, letting my creativity flow, doing real things in the real world. So I wanted to share this rule that I created with you because I found it really helpful, and I'm giving you a tool right now that you can edit and alter to your own needs that can help you feel more in control of what's going on in your mind and in your life. We have been trained to fill every area of our day with something productive or something entertaining, but the personal revolution, the inner revolution that I'm offering to you right now is to reject that and live life on your own terms. And I could talk about this so much more, but I'll just leave you with that. So be gentle with yourself, go out and have fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye.